Superman is white.
He's Jewish.
Superman's Jewish?
Yeah.
In the comic?
I don't think they specify.
Isn't he from Krypton?
He's basically Moses.
But he's literally not. He's Superman.
He's Moses, man.
He's Jewish, man.
He's Jewish, man.
Welcome back to a highly informative episode of Careful Boys. Today we are going to talk about...
Wait, I lost track of what.
Oh, what is a movie that you love that most people don't really like?
Most people don't like?
Wow. I feel like all of them.
Unpopular choice that you have.
You know, there's a really dumb movie called Saving Silverman that I really like.
People like that
Do
movie.
they like
I like that movie.
Really?
Yeah, that's a good movie.
Okay.
Let's look it up. Let's see.
Which one is that one?
That's a great way to sell it. Let's look up the Rotten Tomato scores of the movies we love, and whoever gets the lowest one wins.
So anytime I suggest a movie, it's like an ongoing joke that I do at my house whenever I'm with like my wife's family and stuff. I always bring up Watching MacGruber, and they go, "Fuck, dude, I don't want to." No, we're not watching.
Do you and your wife like the same types of movies?
Yes.
I think Steve's winning so far. Saving Silverman on Rotten Tomatoes is 18%.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I used to watch that movie all the time when it came out.
I think that movie's funny.
What about Bloodsport? Where's Bloodsport at?
Oh yeah.
That's a cult classic, man.
My wife hates my movies.
She doesn't like Bloodsport?
She doesn't like martial arts movies, Tiff.
No, like when we're like scrolling through Netflix.
Bloodsport's a 48% run.
Nikki doesn't care about Heat. That's one of my favorite movies.
Really?
Nikki doesn't give a fuck.
Heat's highly rated though.
Yeah, Heat's a classic.
Any Netflix cover that has muscles or guns on it, I want to watch it.
Yeah.
Muscles are guns.
Or a bank robbery. If it's like if it's one of those armored truck robberies, sign me up.
Oh, you know what? I one of my favorite movies is Adventureland.
Adventureland.
A lot of people that I know hate it,
That movie's kind of a
What
bummer.
but it has a high rating because it's pretentious. A little bit.
I thought it was a good movie.
I love that.
Kind of a bummer though.
I saw this
Little
movie.
bit, yeah.
Maybe you guys haven't heard of it, called Yesterday. It's about
Oh, the Beatles one.
Oh, that one.
guy wakes up
That's a. Oh wait, no.
and nobody remembers the.
Oh,
Beatles.
the Indian dude?
That's
Yeah, the Indian dude.
63%.
It's a great movie.
That's 63%.
But do people know about it? I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I mean, it is kind of a deep cut though. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
A little deep, yeah.
like-
But it got a lot of buzz.
That was a great movie.
I think a lot of people talked about it.
I liked Bohemian Rhapsody.
Hey, that's
I thought it was corny as fuck.
I didn't like it.
It's textbook. It's just a textbook fucking.
It's almost a parody.
I thought it had a great last act, and that's about it.
Nobody's ever gonna listen to a band called Queen.
It's really typical.
It's textbook, but
60%.
I love a good.
Steve's still winning.
Oh, really?
His is the lowest. 18.
Silverman fucking.
You like biopics?
I love a bio. Like even the Elvis one was great,
I like the Elvis one.
I didn't see it.
but it wasn't textbook though. It was kind of unique.
77%. That's pretty high.
The Elvis one. I think some of it is biased though. If you love the character,
I thought it was well done. Did you like Elton John biopic?
I didn't see that one.
I didn't see it.
How about a platoon?
Oh, Platoon.
Like,
Oh, Platoon.
That's 89%. That's
Which one's that one again?
Willem Dafoe, Charlie Sheen.
that one.
Yeah, where they fucking massacre all the Vietnamese in the villages.
Where the famous shot where he's like,
Yeah, where he's like, yeah.
Wait, is that the sucky sucky one?
Yeah, $5 saki saki.
That's Platoon?
Well, they don't say $5 sucky sucky.
I thought that was Full Metal Jacket.
Oh, Full Metal Jacket.
$5 sucky sucky is what I used to say to my friends.
That one.
Full Metal Jacket's fucking. That's 90%.
Yeah, that's
Obviously, everyone loves that
Arlie
movie.
Ermy, man. Fuck.
Everyone
Love
loves that movie.
that. He was in Saving Silverman. Arlie Ermy from Full Metal Jacket.
How about American Ninja?
American Ninja?
You never seen that
You
one?
love that movie?
That's a good movie. No, don't you dare.
0%.
How are we gonna beat this guy?
American Ninja's a good movie.
It's a 0%.
Apparently, it's not. It's not.
It's
Joe, you really screwed up.
See?
I don't even know
I'm the
who it
winner here.
a 0%.
I love that movie.
It's a 0% out of 9 critic reviews.
Do you remember when he like has to go to the corner and he's in the fucking stairwell doing the fucking ninja moves and then he's like, all right, boom, and he's ready to go kick some ass?
He's like some special forces dude, and when he needs to, yeah, he just fucking does his hand like the Kinja shit that Kinja's bit off of, and then boom, he turns into a ninja right away.
Like a white one, right?
Yep.
Imagine Superman, but a white ninja.
You are taking the throne.
Dude,
That's a good movie.
it is a good movie.
You love a 0% movie.
Superman is white.
He's Jewish.
Superman's Jewish?
Yeah.
In the
I
comic?
forgot, my bad.
No ways.
I don't think they specify.
Isn't he from Krypton?
Okay, well, think about it. Jewish people grew up in Egypt, right? They were chased away, whatever, their homeland wrecked. They had to fucking go.
So he's a symbol of.
And then he's basically Moses.
But he's literally not. He's Superman.
He's Moses, man.
He's Jewish, man.
He's not Jewish. You can say Superman's Jewish.
Wait, the American
hair
Ninja.
black?
American Ninja takes place in the Philippines.
Why is he a journalist?
Did it?
In the
That
story,
was your best one.
it says a GI rescues a colonel's daughter and fights an arms dealer's ninjas in the Philippines. That's the story of American Ninja.
I didn't know it was in the Philippines, but I loved it.
Oh, Escape from LA. I love Escape from LA.
That's gonna be
that
pretty
one's
high.
good.
I love Escape from LA. But everyone says
54%.
it's the shitty one though. Because
54%.
Escape from New York was the first.
Yeah.
How can it be 0%, dude?
Dude, everyone
universally
who
says it
like
sucks.
with a palate hate
We
that.
should watch it together.
I used to love anytime this movie was on cable, I would watch it.
Which one?
Last Action Hero.
That movie, by the way, sucks now.
42%.
Sucks pretty bad, but I used to love it too.
I haven't watched it since, but I liked it when I was a kid.
I get it. Hey, by the way, was I the one who got you into that movie, MacGruber?
We talked about it,
Yeah.
but
You had already seen it.
I've been a big fan of MacGruber for years.
That
So it
means-
was you.
that means
You hadn't seen MacGruber.
No, I hadn't. Yeah, you
That's what
got me
was.
into it.
That's what it was.
But then Steve
That's one of my
Torada,
favorite
Steve Torada plays MacGruber in as a stunt double the whole movie.
That's why I like Steve Trotta so much.
At Steve Toronto, follow me. Follow me.
Hey, that joke's still going, by the way.
Apparently.
They're still doing it.
Three Ninjas.
Which one?
Ninjas
There's
have
4 of them, right?
High Noon and Mega Mountain. That'd get the.
Any of those for sure.
Okay. All right. So regular 3 Ninjas is 35%. It's pretty low.
See, I got
If you picked High Noon at Mega Mountain, it's a 0%.
Zero.
Winning by a lot.
By the way, Kickback 15%. That was dog shit movie too.
Kickback's dog shit, yeah. Knuckle Up isn't even reviewed.
I don't even remember which one's which.
This is one of my favorites in high school.
Which one?
Wild Things.
Oh, that's not fair.
Well, it's a good two scenes.
That's-
I don't even know what that movie's about. I know they just are in a
Two chicks
apartment pool complex. That's all I remember.
Denise Richards.
Denise Richards pouring wine all over.
That's
her.
a 64%. That's too high.
I'm thinking of Swamp Thing. Check that one out.
Swamp
that
Thing.
was
You
my
got Wild
favorite.
Things mixed up with Swamp Thing?
Joe, you're already winning. Don't kill us so hard.
60%,
Oh, okay.
you're not winning no
Okay,
more.
fuck.
Oh, Toxic Avenger.
Toxic Avenger.
Swamp Thing was sick, man. I gotta watch that movie again.
Type in Gleaming the Cube.
71%
Bullshit.
Toxic Avenger.
Oh, part two.
Well, yeah,
gotta
dude.
remember
Anything trauma is
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
low as
Hey,
fuck.
type in Gleaming the Cube.
Gleaming the Cube is amazing.
I used to love that movie. With Christian Slater, he was a skateboarder, and then he saw his brother get murdered.
That's a 29%. You're pretty good.
He had to solve his brother's murder, and I used to watch it on I don't know what the fuck why I was watching so much, but I liked that movie.
Oh, what's the Elmer Fudd one?
Elmer Fudd.
You mean Ernest?
Ernest. Yes.
Which one though? There's a lot of them.
You know Joe.
Ernest goes to jail.
Ghost Jail.
Scared Stupid.
Yep.
All of them are a mix in my mind. All of those, I miss those. Like the Police Academy. Chevy Chase used to do a bunch. Like
Police Academy.
Ernest Goes to Camp is 62%. That's
Probably
pretty
good.
high.
Ernest Saves Christmas might be my favorite one.
Ernest Goes to Jail is 11.
I think that's why we did so much character work, because growing up, that shit was like
Yeah. Slapstick
like
like
My,
characters, yeah.
my favorite
characters.
shit was the two guys doing the bits in Ernest. All the Ernest movies, those two weird guys doing bits the whole time. Like
remember
in
that.
Ernest Saves Christmas, they're like that says Elms, and he's like, it's a V. He's
Oh, they had
"That
like
says Elms."
recurring.
Yeah, they had these recurring bits.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know, a movie I saw the other day that I was like, man, I used to watch this all the time when I was a kid. Was Bowfinger.
Really?
Halle Berry?
No, it's with
Martin and
Steve
Eddie
Martin, Eddie Murphy.
Steve Martin.
Funny. Anything Steve Martin.
That's an 81%. You're part of the majority by a lot.
It
you
was
know?
liked. Yeah, it was liked.
On IMDb, dude, it's 60%.
Oh, Boogie Nights.
Oh, I love that movie.
That's a classic though.
I love that
Yeah, it's
movie,
probably
dude.
100%.
That's 94%.
Yeah, I know.
That's
I think you know what it has to be. It has to be not even a cult classic, but a bootleg of. So like the reason why I thought of American Ninja is because he was just trying to copy the shit of the era that was dope. So it's like a bootleg version of that. That's what you gotta find.
Listen, it sucks. I'm sorry.
But you know what? Do you guys remember when, if you liked Napoleon Dynamite when it was new, you were vastly a minority?
Oh, I fucking loved it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a lot of people, because nobody knew that style yet. A shitload of people hated it.
It was so hot, I couldn't rent it at Blockbuster for like 4 months.
Really?
I remember I was in like the 7th grade or some shit.
Everybody was just like always saying, "I don't get it. It's not funny."
I didn't get it either. I just was like, this is weird. This movie's fucking weird.
So what was the concept of that?
But when you rewatch
I know it's funny, yeah.
Bro, it just is.
I think it was an evolution of character. Where,
It's like an absurdist, like,
Yeah.
like deadpan comedies.
but it wasn't like it was slaps. I think it was an evolution of kind of that slapstick, ironic character, but it wasn't too like in your face. It was a real world of characters
That could be real.
That could be real.
I agree.
And you know there were characters, but it's like you've seen Rex.
You've met
Kwando.
this guy before.
Yeah.
Rico, bro. You for
It's
sure
like,
know Uncle Rico.
You know
Yeah.
Uncle Rico. Even
Real
Napoleon
people,
was
yeah.
weird in a way that I was like, I'd kind of seen a couple of kids like this in my life.
Yeah, you know. What were you gonna? What was one you were gonna say?
Once upon a time in China.
Come on.
That's a classic, dude.
Nah, but you know what's funny is like all
You think that's gonna be low?
Police Story 3.
That's a 90%.
Oh shit.
By the way, Police Story 3 is the best police story.
You guys
Have you seen Police Story 3?
You can't name good films.
Wait, that's a different name in the.
No, I don't know if
That's,
Police Story.
that's Super
Yeah,
Cop
Super
here.
Cop. Yeah, is what it's called out here.
Oh, Super Cop's gonna be a 93.
Oh wow, bro, my bad. I didn't know.
Dude, that's higher than I thought.
That's crazy.
Super Cop's the one.
Yeah, Super Cop's the best one.
Air Bud 40.
Oh, wait, 40? 40?
I wouldn't be surprised.
There are like
There's a
40
lot.
of them though. But which one? The original?
I don't know.
The original's a 48.
Did you guys see Christopher Nolan's like guilty pleasure?
Yeah. What is it? It was like Fast and Furious and
He
shit.
loves Fast and Furious to the point, like he loves it like it's a screenplay. Like he was talking to this one guy, he goes, how I would have done it is I would like reorder it like this because the character arc goes from here to here. Like how he would talk about how he would
kinda
release
tight.
it, and you're like, that's supposed to be one of the stupidest franchises ever, and one of the best filmmakers ever is a giant fan of it.
Well, the first movie was like a real movie.
Yeah.
But he's talking about the whole thing, like Fast 9, and he was reordering how he would have done it.
Bro, I just
I'm
watched
like, what
Fast
the
10,
fuck?
like the first like half of it,
What?
and I kind of, dude, I really liked it.
Why didn't you finish it?
Is that the one where they go to space?
We no, that was one after that. We started shooting fireworks.
Fast 10.
Fast 10, I was like, dude, this is actually and they brought it back down.
Yeah?
and it was actually kind of fun. Dude.
Nine. I didn't like. It was the first one I didn't like.
Can
I
Vin
usually
Diesel
don't
pull
like-
a helicopter out of the sky or no?
Nah, he does like more like subtle stuff.
Regular stuff.
Like he'll pick up a Ford Mustang with one arm and then just push it.
Oh, that's normal.
That's not that bad.
Part of the thing that makes Fast and Furious so fun to watch is what you're seeing isn't necessarily what they want to write. It's the constraints that they have to do because of every actor's contract.
Yeah.
So that makes it so interesting. Vin Diesel can't lose a fight, neither can The Rock.
Yeah, that's
like,
the whole
how do you make this movie?
That's a whole thing, dude.
Like, so you're watching these limitations come to life.
Yeah.
You're like, oh wow, you gave a challenge mode to this guy.
Isn't that crazy how like that's in their contract?
Yeah, it's
That's what
crazy.
Steven Seagal did too. Steven Seagal's like, I won't take a punch.
But Steven Seagal, like, you know,
And he
won't
never
even
took a
get
punch.
hit?
I don't
Oh
think
my
he
God.
did in any movie.
he's invincible, this guy.
Some chicks would be like, if I show one titty, it's this price. Two titties is this price.
That was Halle Berry, right?
Yeah, sort of
That's
And it had to get a titty double.
I like.
God bless her soul, dude.
No, that was her real titty.
No, I mean other people would get a titty double.
I like Lionheart. That's
love
39.
Lionheart, bro. I just watched that the other day. Still holds up. Still
That only has 30%.
39. It's low.
Critics
Yeah.
suck. Critics fucking suck.
Yeah.
I was thinking Braveheart. Never mind.
Growing up,
That's probably like 150%.
most of the movies I watched growing up were all like martial arts movies, either Jackie Chan, Jet Li, and Bruce Lee or whatever, Jean-Claude Van Damme. And I used to be so embarrassed that I watched all of them anyway.
Why?
I don't know. I just felt
They're so
embarrassed.
dope.
Because at the time I was like, these are like kind of corny and cheesy. So like I always feel like
What do you think
Insecure
Rumble
about
the
it.
Bronx got?
probably like a
Over
honestly,
90.
80,
Over 90, dude.
80, 89.
I'd say 84. I'm gonna say 84.
85 just to fuck over Steve Greene.
Damn, don't.
80%. Holy shit.
You ever seen JCVD if you're a Van Damme guy?
No.
Because that was a great movie, yes.
Well, that's a recent one.
83%.
He plays
It's pretty high.
himself. It's a great movie.
Isn't that a series? Or it's a movie?
No,
That's
it's
a
a movie.
movie, yeah.
My friend worked on it.
So the movie opens with a one-shot action sequence. It's 10 minutes long or some shit, like 8 minutes long. And it's all one shot. They did it. They really did it all in one shot. Wow. And it's awesome. And he plays himself in the movie. And there's a monologue he does in the middle of it. You should just Google it right now. And we should watch it because it's fucking dope as fuck.
Is it the one where like he's doing some signature splits and he's like, oh, I'm not as young as I used to be or something like that?
Maybe, but I don't know. I don't remember that scene in particular. But dude, you gotta watch this shit.
All right.
He talks about how he's a fucking loser. And he's talking as himself. Basically, real quick pitch for the movie. He's in a bank. The bank gets robbed. He's actually Jean-Claude Van Damme. And everyone's looking at him like, why aren't you doing anything?
Oh, that's tight.
All right, editor.
It's really good, but it's not as good as him in Street Fighter.
That's Guile.
Check that one.
Guile. Look up his Guile monologue.
I'm going to kick his ass. I saw.
Should we watch that whole movie?
Yeah, we should watch the whole thing.
On. What did he get hooked on?
I don't know.
Oh, Coke?
Yeah, I heard it was Coke.
I
Yeah.
can't believe you didn't search up me and Steve's favorite movie, The Delta Force.
Delta Force,
All right,
1000%.
let's see what the fuck that got.
Dude, check Street Fighter. I want to see what that got.
Nick.
But you actually like that movie?
When I was a kid, I liked that movie.
Right now, do you like it?
Yeah, I rewatched that shit, dude.
15.
You haven't watched that shit recently.
Bro, how am I supposed to remember his monologue?
Street Fighter?
I just watched it.
Dude, that's 11%.
This bison wannabe. I'm going to kick his ass as so hard. The next bison wannabe is going to feel it.
I tried to watch that ironically now. It's really hard to even do that.
Some people
Dude, Bison?
doesn't have the guts, dude. Some people don't have the heart for it.
You know the guy who played M. Bison in that movie?
Raul Julia, yeah.
He was dying during the movie.
Yeah.
He actually did. He wanted to do the movie for his kids. He wanted to do the movie for his kids.
Really?
Yeah, because they like
Yeah.
Street Fighter.
It was really
It's
sad.
sad.
All right.
But he was like going through it all.
It's even sadder that the movie flopped.
Your guys.
Yeah, that's fucking in your guys' eyes.
11%, baby.
I watched it in the theater. I loved it.
Laserdisc. I watched it all the time. I would flip it A to B all the time. The B side was my favorite. The second half.